Hello guys, Bernie Games here, and welcome to a new review, and welcome to my first overtly negative review, as we are going to be looking at one of my least favorite Transformers toys ever. A figure that is so bad in my opinion that it's not even worth like a fraction of the price, in my opinion. I got mine for free at a convention with a much better figure, First Strike Optimus Prime. Well, everybody, welcome. The infamous, the terrible, Universe Ironhide. To start off with, this alt mode doesn't look so much fitting on the road as it looks more fitting in a repair shop. This alt mode, oh boy, this is definitely something. It's based on a Cadillac, like a Cadillac Escalade. But, yeah, the transformation scenes are so horrendous on this guy. The bumper is far too thick and far too small. I do like the little Oregon license plate on that though. Second. He does come with a weapon, which is supposed to plug in down here somewhere. I just don't know where. Also, visible head syndrome. I'm just gonna... My best guess is that it sticks in somewhere in here. Yeah. But yes, this thing... Oh boy. It at least rolls well enough. It's held on by metal pins instead of pegs. So yeah, instead of plastic pegs. So yeah. Honestly, I don't really know why they bothered with clear windows, because first off, there's really not much to see in there other than the spine, and also the rest of the windows, except for the back windshield and front windshield, are all colored in powder blue. And heck, there's even a unit missing right here for the transformation. Yeah. This front section does not want to peg into place properly. The underside is just kibble-tastic. And just in general, it's generally one of my least favorite Transformers alt modes. And the thing is, it wouldn't be bad if he was, it's not overtly bad as an alt mode. Without all the transformation scenes, it's honestly a pretty nice looking little SUV. Albeit boring, but it's still overtly not a bad alt mode. It's just the panel lines and how badly they hold together that just bring this figure down is so far. It's just... But generally... This is just... My only real thing that I have to say is that I got it for free at a convention with a much better figure. So, and look, not even the camera wants to focus on this thing. Yeah, that's how ugly this thing is. They didn't even bother to put on the yellow stripe, which the Henkei, the Japanese release, actually did. Gosh, it's not focus. There. Just in general, an awful thing. So ugly. So, yeah. Like I said, if it was a much... It's not... It's an orangey red, which was... Yeah, kind of like Reverse Strike Optimus Prime, actually. But yeah, they didn't even bother to put on the red stripe, which the Henkei release did, but... yeah, just... Yeah. I do like the, I like the clear headlights. I like the organ license plate. It's a nice little reference to the show. But in general, this is one of the worst figures I have ever owned. Not the worst, but definitely up there. Anyway, on to this thing's transformation. This figure's transformation is honestly pretty fiddly. There's a lot of panel forming you have to do, it's basically a jig, you have to jigsaw it a lot of times, especially when going in reverse. And also, on my copy, the spine splits a lot, like the spine just falls off a lot. When I tried to transform his legs, and at one point, even when I was trying to transform the torso, there we go. It fell off. So yeah, in general, no, this guy isn't even saved by the transformation, which a fun transformation can save an otherwise pretty mediocre figure. But yeah, not the best transformation ever. This robot mode is odd. I'm just gonna say that. It has a lot of stuff that I really like, but also a lot of stuff that I really don't like. For stuff that I like, the chest and head design. They are... Sorry about that beep. They are near perfect. The head sculpt is definitely G1 ironhide. Definitely has a very sort of war-torn veteran look to it, with, like, the scars going down it. Chest, very nice. There's actually a pretty nifty little automorph that occurs where when you flip up the bumper, the some chest details come up revealing his Autobot symbol. First, another thing I like, the weapon. It's honestly pretty nifty. Well, not. It's a pretty cool weapon. One side is a blade. The other side is a cannon. I like to think that this is like a liquid nitrogen blade or something really, really cold. But yeah, and it can be put on his hand. Pretty simple. It sort of slips over his hand and then pegs onto his, and then tabs into a couple of grooves on his forearm. So yeah, and of course it can be done on the other side as well. My facial recognition is actually no, that's not the facial recognition. But I thought my facial recognition was actually picking up his face. But for stuff that I don't like, the arms, pretty much the limbs in general. Pretty much the rest of the figure I don't like. Well, the lower arms are pretty cool, I guess, but the upper arms are a complete mess. They're formed by just a bunch of just folded panels, unfolded panels, and they just look really, really weird. This does at least give him a lot of movement in the arms, which we'll be getting into later. The pelvis is a little disproportionate. The legs are a bit gappy, like a massive hole right here. The feet are pretty big. Oh my gosh, his spine does not. His torso does not peg into place at all, so it keeps falling back. The upper legs, once again fine. But yeah, and then there's the backpack, which back wheels, front of the car, well, front of the truck mode. Yeah, just sort of folds up onto his back and just this really, really just ugly looking backpack that does not sit flush at all. Have I seen worse backpacks? Yes. I would say figures like, well, once again, First Strike Optimus Prime. Pretty bad, a pretty decently sized backpack. Generation Scoops. Pretty big backpack. But the thing, most movie cars, pretty big backpacks. But the thing is, those tend to sit flush against the back. And with First Strike Optimus Prime, just that mold in general, it adds to the bulk of the figure, making it to where his torso isn't just overly flat. It bulks him out quite a bit. This is just a mess of parts. It's by far the ugliest backpack I've seen on a Transformer. That's for sure. Power of the Prime's Grimlock's backpack, iconic. Grimlock has always had that. Except for the couple of times that he really hadn't. Like, classics. I'm fine with Grimlock's backpack. This, though, yeah. It's just a mess of parts. I don't like it. Articulation is pretty cool. It's actually pretty decent. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention, the head is sunken in. So yeah, articulation. His head is on a swivel. I thought it was on a ball joint, but yeah, it's on a swivel. You can only go so far though, due to like that. One, his head's sunken in. Second, this panel back here. Arms, back and forth, in and out. Swivel, bend, honestly, you would be, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I had this arm slightly off. Wrists are on, quite a few joints, actually. You can get a lot of movement from the wrists. Ab crunch of sorts due to how he transforms. Rotation at the waist, however, it looks so weird due to how the spine is. Very tight joints at the hips and them go in and out, back and forth. Swivel at the thigh, bend at the knee, and then a ball joint at the foot, which gives it a very nice pivot, I do have to say. But, yeah, in general. Universe Ironhide, how does he hold up? Not very good. This is one of my least favorite deluxes. If not my least favorite deluxe that I actually own. He's on my least favorite Transformers figure. That would go to the Generations Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. But he's definitely up there. He is just something else entirely. If you want a good chug ironhide, go for the new Siege one. It looks way better, looks way more like the G1 character, looks great in both modes, and it's in general just, it's a much, much better figure, much, much worth your $20. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye!